Happy Monday, everybody. Mike North, 30 in 5 here at 560WIND.com. Tell your loved ones about it. Tell everybody about it. There are reasons that thousands of you come to this wonderful website. And don't forget, every single morning, it is John and Amy. And check out the lineup at 560WIND.com throughout the day. Hope everybody, once again, had a great weekend. Morgan Freeman on Piers Morgan the other night said that basically the Tea Parties are a bunch of racists. And there's only one thing to do, get Obama out. Well, imagine his surprise when Herman Cain says today, well, apparently Morgan Freeman's never been to a Tea Party type of situation because we got to ask you. I go, we have African-American spokespeople. Always there's African-Americans speaking at this. Then they just had on one of the stations an African-American activist from the Tea Party. So Morgan Freeman calling African-Americans basically Democrats today, and that basically there's no blacks in the Tea Party. He's in some heat now. He's being projected all over the TV. And the worst thing that happened to Morgan Freeman was Herman Cain winning the straw poll in Florida this weekend. Basically, Morgan Freeman looks like he's the racist because he wants black people to vote for blacks, white people to vote for whites. Here's a guy that's made a lot of money, okay, off a lot of people in his career. And I've always liked Morgan Freeman, but ignorant would be too good a word to talk when you're talking about Morgan Freeman today. Skin color, I don't believe has anything to do with Barack Obama, because I would tell Morgan Freeman this. If skin color had something to do with Barack Obama, then why is he president? How did he get elected? The blacks didn't elect Barack Obama. And if you think the blacks solely elected Barack Obama, Mr. Freeman, then you're even more ignorant than the ignorant way that you are already. I am frankly stunned. I always knew that you were liberal, but I didn't know that you had racist tendencies. Also, Michael Jackson's doctor. Well, I guess he's to blame for Michael Jackson being a drug addict for about 20, 25 years. You know, this guy was basically the supplier, but he did not kill Michael Jackson. At some point, when you're a 53-year-old man who's been accused of pedophilia, amongst other things, you have to take responsibility for your own actions. Now, could he have given him maybe an overdose? I don't know, but I do know this. This guy existed with a drug-riddled body, and it didn't just happen this year, or the past 5 years, or the past 10 years. So you know what? Hey, Dr. Murray, we'll find out what happens with him today. Opening arguments are going to start up. By the way, those two hikers are still in the news, making statements again. Does anybody know that they're a bunch of couple tools? These kids are a bunch of goofs that deserve a backhand. What are you doing hiking in Iran, and now you're making a big deal about it? And then they said this. They were paying the price for being Americans. We didn't do anything. Well, yeah, you did. You were in Iran hiking. So shut up, get off the TV. We don't want to see you anymore. You know what? We don't want to, with your people behind you saying how you were wronged when you were hiking in a country dominated by a dictatorship. We don't want to see it anymore. Catalonia. Some sad, sad times in Catalonia. Catalonia is in Spain. They've been having bullfights out there for 600 years with the pussification, or excuse me, I shouldn't say that, the wussification of this country and of the world. Today's the last day of bullfighting, or yesterday. Are you crazy? Bullfights. It's like calling off baseball in America. Oh, it's too horrendous a sport. Boy, I'll tell you what, the world's gotten soft, very soft, except the Middle East. They're still as hard as nails, ladies and gentlemen. So just be careful what you wish for. Bears played the Packers yesterday, 27-17. They didn't run the ball because basically they couldn't run the ball. Jay Cutler, is there any bigger tool around? I mean, here's a guy that's the face of the franchise. You know what you got to do? Your due diligence. Make sure the guy's got a personality that's not that would be a personality like a stop sign. I mean, that's just unbelievable. Buffalo beats New England yesterday. Houston loses yesterday. I guess you know where I'm going. The bookie priest had his first bad week. It was not pretty. Peyton Manning could be out for his career. He's out for the season. I knew that a month ago. And Michael Vick breaks his hand, says he gets hit, no calls. Here's a guy that basically he's lucky to be playing football. Didn't take him long once he signs the deal to forget about the dogs he killed and everything else. He's going to start crying. Nobody runs around as much as you, pal. You're going to get tagged. I predicted last week on Fox, and by the way, I'll be on Fox again tonight, ladies and gentlemen, with Lincoln Kennedy. I predicted you wouldn't last the season. Little did I know. Now, will you play with that hand? Because it's broken, but it's not your throwing hand. We'll find out. But to start innuendos and insinuations, you're absolutely out of line. Raining today around the country, Florida, the Midwest around. Check your local listings, folks. You've been listening to the Mike North 30 and 5 on wonderful Wonderful, 560wind.com.
I'm Mike North for the Village of Rosemont. From the 9th largest convention center to restaurants to theaters, sports venues, and hotels. 5 minutes from O'Hare, you got it all here. Rosemont, you can't miss it.